It's that time of year again when people go away on vacation. And what happens when you go away on vacation? You leave your home empty. Well, today I've got 8 fantastic ideas you can use to keep your home and your valuables safe while you're away. If you watch until the end of the video, I've got a 9th bonus idea that can save you a lot of headaches and you may not have thought of before. This is Monday Mornings with Mark. Hi, I'm your host, Mark J. Schmidt of RE/MAX Country and MoveMeMark.com, where I help you get the most out of the real estate market and your home. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and make sure you like us on Facebook so you don't miss out. Well, as you can see, I'm wearing my vacation clothes since we're talking about going on vacation. Now, of course, this is not true. There's no way my wife would let me out of the house wearing this. But that notwithstanding, going on vacation is a fun time. Whether you're going for a week or 2 weeks, or whether you're just taking a road trip and you're just going to be gone for a few hours, you want to keep your home safe. You've worked hard for your home and you've worked hard for the stuff that's in your home. You want to make sure that the bad guys can't get at it. So we're going to get started with our first tip to keep your home safe and give you peace of mind while you're away. Tip number 1 is, and this one is going to seem really obvious, but make sure all your doors and windows are locked when you leave. Now that sounds so obvious, doesn't it? But you know, a lot of times when burglars, the bad guys, get into your home, they're getting in because you left a window unlocked. Go around your home, make sure that all of your doors and windows are properly locked, and don't give those bad guys a way to get in. Now, my second tip for you is don't let your mail pile up. An overflowing mailbox can be a sign for burglars that no one is home. So you can either have your mail stopped, or even better, just ask a neighbor if they would be so kind as to pick up your mail while you were away. Then you don't have to worry about the overflowing mailbox. And also, don't forget this. If you have a newspaper delivered to your home, make sure that your neighbor is picking up your newspaper so that they don't pile up. That is also a huge indicator that no one is home. So make sure your mail and your newspapers are not piling up. Now, tip number 3 is keep your home well lit. One thing burglars do not like is a lot of light. So one thing you can do is put motion sensors outside of your home that will go off when someone walks in front of them. As soon as most bad guys, are flooded with light, they will tend to scamper. Now, inside, you should also make sure that the inside of your home is well lit. You can do this a few ways. The most low-tech is to just leave your lights on when you leave your home. Just leave a few lights on. You don't need to leave all of them on, but leaving a few lights on is a good start. You can also invest in a timer and put some lamps on a timer so that at a certain time every day, those lamps will go on and then the lamps will go off. The third option, which is really cool, very high tech, is you can invest in some smart plugs. And a smart plug is basically a Wi-Fi driven plug where you can plug in a lamp or any sort of really anything you want that could be plugged in. You plug into this smart plug, and then you can actually use it as a timer. You can use an app. Many of these smart plugs do come with apps that you can use where you can just go into the app, turn your light on. So even if you're hundreds, thousands of miles away, you can turn your lights on back home and really confuse those bad guys. So definitely make sure the inside and the outside of your home is well lit. Tip number 4, leave a car in the driveway. Some former burglars had been interviewed, and they said that when they see a car in the driveway, they tend to think that someone is home. So don't leave your car in your garage. If you don't have a car to leave in the driveway, maybe ask a neighbor if they can park in your driveway. But having a car in the driveway is a great deterrent for those bad guys. Now, my 5th tip for you is to invest in a video doorbell. I've spoken about video doorbells before. We have a Ring doorbell here on our home, but other companies make them like Nest. And basically, they are a way for you to be able to interact with people who ring your doorbell. They also give you the added benefit of having a motion detector on them. So when someone just walks up to your front door, they will trigger and give you some sort of notification on your phone that someone has activated your doorbell, whether it's by walking up to it or by actually ringing the bell. Many of them, when someone rings the bell, you can actually talk to them through the app. So this is a great way just to kind of keep an eye on things, especially if you're having packages delivered and you may not have remembered. If there is a package delivered, you can then reach out to that neighbor who's getting your mail and say, hey, I got a package. Could you go pick it up? So definitely invest in a video doorbell. Now, tip number 6 is to get some security cameras. Security cameras may seem like overkill, but let me tell you, it's absolutely fantastic when you're away and you can see around your home. Now, there are security cameras that come with certain companies. Ring makes security cameras. There are other companies like that that have security cameras that are easy to install and just work right off your Wi-Fi. I personally bought some security cameras off of Amazon, and they were fantastic. Easy to hook up. You just need to plug them right into the wall, and they work off your Wi-Fi. So while we're away on vacation, we can just pull out our phones, look at the app, and see, hey, look at that. Everything's fine in the front yard, everything's fine in the backyard, and you can put these cameras anywhere. So if you want cameras to be inside your home, you could put them inside as well. But security cameras are another great way to get that peace of mind while you're away. Tip number 7, and this is something you should do whether you're going on vacation or not. You should get a security system and use the security system. Security systems are fantastic because remember, they're going to put a sensor on every door in your home, every exterior door, on every window, so that when the door opens, if the alarm is on, the alarm is going to sound, and then the police will be called, the authorities will be summoned to your house. That is so fantastic to have while you're away. Now, an even better idea than just having the security system is to take the signs that they give you. Every security company has signs that you can put in your lawn that says, hey, this is protected by Slomin's or ADT or whatever. Use those signs. Put the sign in your lawn. You want to use that as a deterrent so that if the bad guys come up to your house and see that you have a security system, they're going to keep walking away. Now, an added benefit of having a security system is that you can actually save money on your homeowner's insurance. Insurance companies love when you protect your valuables and they don't have to pay out on them because they've been stolen. So get a security system, let your insurance company know and save some money, and get even more peace of mind while you're on vacation. Now, tip number 8 is something that I have been practicing for many, many years, and it's this. Do not announce your plans on social media. I see so many people who go on Facebook, Twitter, Nextdoor, wherever, and they start saying, hey, we're going away, we're going to Hawaii, we're going to Disney World, we're going wherever. Stop doing that. You're letting the world know that your home is unoccupied. Now listen, you may be thinking, hey, I've got special privacy settings and I don't have to worry about it. You should still worry about it. Don't give anyone the opportunity to know what your plans are and to know when you're going to be out of town. Keep your plans to yourself. When you get back from your vacation, then you can post all your pictures. You can tell everyone what a great time you had. But don't put it out there before you go. You're just inviting danger. Now, I've got one more bonus tip for you, and this one can save you a lot of time, a lot of headaches, and really, doing this can save you from a nightmarish episode. And it's this. Turn off the water to your washing machine. So, you see this right here? These are the pipes, the hoses that go into your washing machine. Each of these hoses is under constant pressure. So, what you want to do is 2 things actually. You want to make sure those hoses have steel braids on them. So if you get the steel hoses, that's fantastic. But also, when you go on vacation, just shut the water off. Shutting the water off takes the pressure off of those hoses. And then, listen, if you're away and you don't shut the water off, and then one of those hoses ruptures, you're going to come home to a flood. You're going to come home to a lot of water damage. You don't want that. Every time we go away, I shut the water off to my washing machine so I don't have to worry about it. Now listen, if you want to go one step further, if you're really nervous, you can shut the water off to your whole house. Your home will have a main water shutoff. You can shut that off and then nothing will happen. Now you have to be careful that, when you're doing it, it's not going to be too cold out or, whatever, that there's nothing else that could go wrong by shutting the water off, if you have things that require water. Whichever way you decide to go, whether you want to shut your water off to your washing machine or shut your water off to your whole house, Doing either of these is going to make sure you don't have a fun vacation and then come home to some unpleasant surprises. So if you take these 8 tips plus this bonus tip that I've given you, you are going to have an absolutely fantastic time on vacation, and you're going to come home to a safe, secure home. Now listen, if you have questions about home safety or about selling or buying real estate, there's a fantastic resource. It's my website. You can find me at www.MoveMeMark.com. Thanks so much for watching. If you missed our last episode, I've got it right here for you. And here's another episode that YouTube thinks you should watch. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that circle and subscribe so you don't miss out. And I'll see you next time for more Monday Mornings with Mark. You have a great week.